Beyond the noise of the world, beyond the veil of what we see, there are whispers, echoes of spirit, guiding us home. This is your moment to realign, to awaken, to remember.
Hey there, everyone. Grab a coffee, tea, or whatever fuels your inner light because today we're diving into something that might ruffle a few feathers. But trust me, it's going to be good. We're talking about spiritual catfishing, how to spot a fake medium, choosing the right teacher, and avoiding the sheep in wolf's clothing lurking around our community. It's time to get real and protect your energy. Let's jump in. Now, I'm sure you've heard me say this before, but I'll say it again. Not everyone who claims to be a spiritual guide is the real deal. There are some people out there who will pretend to have connections with your loved ones on the other side, just hoping you'll take the bait and hand over your money. Yep, I said it. Spiritual catfishing. Here's the thing. As a medium, there's nothing that makes my stomach turn more than seeing someone exploit your grief, your fear, or your vulnerability for their own gain. Some so-called mediums will prey on your deepest emotions, offering fake messages from the other side, only to convince you that for the low price of $199 that they can help you remove dark energy or unlock your spiritual powers. I'm not joking. This is a real issue, and it's one we all need to be aware of because it does serious damage. I can't tell you how many people have walked away from their spiritual journey after a negative experience with a fake medium. It takes incredible courage to come back from that. And trusting yourself and your gifts after you've been burned, it's next level bravery, and it shouldn't have to happen in the first place. So, how can you tell if someone is fake? Let's break it down. Here are some red flags you need to watch for when choosing a medium. So, this one is a bit of a classic, and that's the fear merchants. These are the people who come at you with fear. You've got dark energy attached to you. Someone in your family is cursed. And just like that, they've got you hooked. But here's the kicker. For just $299.95, they'll banish that negative energy or clear your aura. Friends, if someone leads with fear and a price tag, your spiritual bullshit detector should be going off like an air raid siren. Then you have the vague vagabonds, and they'll be like, I'm sensing someone with a name that starts with a letter. Oh, really? What's next? You're going to tell me it's someone with 2 legs and a heartbeat? Real mediums give evidence, unique, personal, specific details that resonate with you. They don't fish for random guesses that could apply to anyone. Then you have the religious recruiters. This one's a biggie. If someone claims to be getting messages from spirits telling you that you need to join their religious group to avoid damnation or face terrible consequences, run, and run fast. The spirit world isn't handing out conversion pamphlets or endorsing any one religious belief. Spirits who love you in life are suddenly going to act as a dogmatic salespeople from the afterlife? No way. They're not going to do that. Then you've got your ego emperors. These are the look at me mediums, the ones who spend more time talking about how amazing their gifts are and how many celebrity clients they've bred for, or how they've got a direct hotline to the universe. The spotlight should never be on the medium. If someone is more interested in themselves than in serving spirit, that's a massive red flag. Mediumship is about humility, service, and connection, not ego. Then you've got the never wrong brigade. Real mediums understand that we're channels and not perfect cosmic beings. We all misinterpret information, we all have off days, or we all struggle to connect with certain spirits. But if someone tells you they never miss, they're either delusional or just plain dishonest, because no medium is perfect, and that's okay. And if anyone claims to be 100% accurate all the time, that's a red flag waving high in the sky. So choosing the right teacher is probably the most important decision you will ever make. So let's talk about choosing your teacher. This one is so important because the right teacher can make or break your spiritual development. Your spiritual journey is sacred, and who you choose to guide you on that path can have a profound impact on the direction you take. It's not just about finding someone to teach you. It's about finding someone who will nurture you, challenge you, and inspire you to grow. If you're anything like me, you might find that you're drawn to certain teachers or mentors, and that's great. But you have to be discerning. You don't just need someone who talks the talk. You need someone who walks the walk. Someone who is authentic and grounded in their work, not someone who is using your vulnerability for their own ego boost or financial gain. Here's a secret. Your teacher should empower you, not control you. They should help you discover your gifts and trust your intuition. They should encourage you to find your own unique path, not tell you what to believe or how you should work. I've seen too many people get caught up with the wrong teacher, someone who feeds them fear, manipulates all their emotions or promises power in exchange for money. And that's not a teacher, that's an exploiter. So how do you find the right teacher? Here's my advice. Follow your intuition. Don't just listen to their words. Feel their energy. Ask yourself, do I feel supported? Do I feel seen? Do I feel empowered by this person? Do they make space for your pace, your story, your growth? Are they humble and grounded, or do they boast about their abilities and accomplishments? Do they genuinely care about your development, or are they just collecting students like trophies? Choosing a teacher is one of the most important decisions you'll make on your spiritual journey. Take your time with this one. Now, let's dive into something that's also been bugging me, and that's spiritual bypassing. And guess what? It's not just coming from the skeptics or naysayers out there. It's coming from within our own community. And that is the sheep in wolf's clothing. You see, there are people in the spiritual space who act all holier than thou, claiming to hold the true light, but then they tear others down, especially other mediums who work differently or hold different beliefs. These are sheep in wolf's clothing. They hide behind love and light to mask control, judgment, and superiority, and it's exhausting. If you're just starting out on your spiritual journey, here's my advice. Don't go looking for friends right now. I know that sounds harsh, but hear me out. You don't need to make friends immediately. You need to be discerning. Your path is sacred, and you're going to meet people who are not in alignment with your energy or your vision. And that is okay. But keep your boundaries strong and don't let anyone talk you out of what you know is true for you. I learned the hard way, but I don't want you to. Your path is yours. Spirit chooses you, not anyone else, and don't let anyone take that away from you. When the naysayers talk, when the jealous ones judge, don't let it derail you. Keep walking forward and trust yourself and your intuition that you're on the right path. Look, I'm not saying any of this to discourage you from developing your abilities. Quite the opposite. I want you to step into your power with confidence and clarity. But the truth is, the spiritual world is a bit like a minefield when it comes to people who are not walking the walk. So be discerning, protect your energy, trust your intuition. Your journey is yours to walk, and no one should ever make you feel like you need to pay for it or prove it to anyone. And always remember, the spirit world is filled with love, wisdom, and guidance. But sometimes down here in the human world, you need to be careful who you let guide you. Stay strong, stay sovereign, and choose your teachers and your spiritual circles wisely. Your peace is priceless. Catch you next time, my friends.